Chatadonia. Chad, good morning. Good morning. I don't know what mode I did here with my camera, but we're gonna go with it. Keegs, good morning, my brother. How's it going this morning? Keegs, can't hear anything on your side. You muted on Zoom. Still very soft.
How's that?
No, it's still very soft. I don't know if it's coming through the speaker, maybe. Just check there. It's very, very soft. Chad, while Keegan sorts...
Okay, how's that?
There's it. Just muted again because that echo is back. It was gone, it's back. Chad, good morning. Milani, Jex, Boss, Christian, Focus Trader, Tumi, Ruben, Shawnee, Elson, good morning. Ismail, Howard. Mo, this camera is it good? You feel that's good? Have a look there. Is it capping? Let's bring it down. How's that mic level? Check 1 1 1 1 1 1 1. Chad, how's the mic? Alright, we're not capping. Yeah, for the announcement. Darren and Joash, if you guys are watching, public service announcement going live today, so be sure to check that.
It's not clipping, but it still sounds harsh.
Does it sound heavy? Maybe let's just check here. Chad, let me know how is the audio. Bring the gain down a bit. Oh, let's bring the gain down. Chad, how's it sounding now? Just give me a heads up on the audio. Bring the music down. How's that audio now? Audio good, sounds good. Alright guys, audio good. Audio great, awesome. Alright Chad, we're gonna get going. Quickly gonna start off with the economic calendar for the day. So unemployment survey out of Spain. We've got ECB monetary policy statement 2:15, so could be a ranging day for the euro up until 2:15. And then we've got some data later this afternoon, 2:30 for the dollar. Big deck of data. Only major one really to look out for is GDP annualized, and then after that ECB press conference, and then Fed Waller on deck. And yeah, so nothing too much to be worried for going into the session this morning. Dollar index on a weekly basis, we talked about it. We were potentially bearish on the week due to the fact that I mentioned while we are trading below, while we're trading below that weekly high from there, I mentioned we could get the same effect that we had last year during the same time, October. And I'm potentially looking at some reversals at a later stage. But if we close above this previous resistance level right there on the weekly time frame, then I think it's quite clear sailing for the dollar to come and firstly push into this previous imbalance area right there, 109. Otherwise, if we are going to fail to take out, I think it was the first week of October, if we fail to take out those highs, you better believe that the dollar is still going to reverse to the downside. And from a daily perspective, we mentioned it as well. I think it was Monday, Tuesday, I mentioned it, that we've got this trend line here, and a lot of the retail market is going to see that as a potential resistance area. And what did we say? That is going to be the liquidity to fuel the move to the upside. So nonetheless, daily time frame, I am bullish. Also, we could come back to this previous resistance area to come and retest that at the daily open. Otherwise, this thing could just have a straight push to fill out this daily range 107.10. So this will be the daily range where we will spend most of our time in. So I'm bullish on the day. 5 minute time frame, let's quickly look at it. On the 5, already trading above Asia highs, Asia lows still firmly intact, already trading at the daily R2 level. Very interesting. So already quite extended on the day. Your daily pivot all the way down here, so very interesting. So already tested Asia highs. I think we would need to monitor at the open and see what we do with Asia highs, but I think if we start trading back into the Asia range, very likely we could see a move all the way back down to Asia lows, also at weekly R1 level. So just be aware of that. US30, before we look at US30 on the daily time frame, let's just quickly look at what happened overnight. Asian markets, and I just want to see what the Nikkei did. Nikkei closing down minus 2.1% on the day, and then the Hang Seng closing down only 0.45%. So bearish order flow coming from Asia, so just keep that in mind. Potential for the indices today to get clapped. US30 daily time frame, no top wick on this daily candle. However, we closed bearish yesterday. We are trading into this yearly pivot level, quite a big level to look out for. And I would say yearly pivot level, that is going to be where it's at today. If this yearly pivot level gets cracked today, I really see some type of momentum coming through to the downside to come and retest this previous daily support level if you look left with me. So just be very aware of that yearly pivot level. If we can hold that, could we potentially go back to the upside? I don't know. I see all of these lows as an area to draw in buyers to potentially do something like this. I'm not saying I'm bearish. If you look at the seasonality of equities, we should actually start rallying, but how are they going to rally this market? By firstly taking out this liquidity, first sucking in sellers, and then they're going to flip it around. So just be very aware of that. It could get a little bit messy and tricky today. 5 minute time frame, let's quickly look at what we've got on the 5 still bearish. We've got quite a nice wide Asia range. We are already creating some type of liquidity here, double bottom and yearly pivot down there. I would say ideal sell scenarios from the Asia highs. First get a nice push to the upside, fake out those buyers to then bring it all the way down to that yearly pivot. So yearly pivot as well could get some continuations there to the downside, and that is something to consider. Nasdaq daily time frame, let's quickly look at a daily time frame. Clearly bearish. We actually, I think it was yesterday, Keeks, I mentioned that even though we formed a daily support here, go watch yesterday's stream, I said there is still the odd chance that this thing can flip around, break structure to the downside. And now on Nasdaq, what do we have here? We've got this area, this entire zone here, where price has now started trading through. We're trading on the 200 daily EMA. So going back in the past, you'll see that the 200 is usually quite a big level to trade from. So First time testing this since since March at the beginning of the year. So we're back at the 200 EMA. No top wick on this daily candle. I am bearish on the day. Let me just revise that. I am bearish on the day. However, we've already extended so far down. Nasdaq already down 1% on the day. So quite a tricky one to deal with. And 5-minute time frame, let's quickly look at what we've got on the 5. We've got Asia low still intact here as well, also creating some type of liquidity. Asia high still intact, and already at the daily S1, weekly S1 up there, weekly lows, very tricky to try and sell this, but I'm not saying it can't go lower, but just keep that in mind. We are at the weekly lows, we are at the daily lows, so what's going to drive it down, I don't know, but I am bearish on the day. USD JPY, I hope you guys were taking notes when we talked about USD JPY the entire week. We've been bullish. Yesterday I was going into the day neutral. Why did I go into the day neutral? I mentioned that we've got this daily range that we are in, and I mentioned 150. Go back on yesterday's stream for those of you that did not watch that analysis. I think in the afternoon I mentioned it as well. I said, let me just change this daily bias to bullish. I said they are building up sell side liquidity at the 150, and I said do not be surprised if this thing runs through the 50. Don't try and short it here. Go back to yesterday's stream, and what did they do? They've been turning price around just short of that 150. Look left with me every single time, and I told you guys they are going to wash out those shorts, which they did. Price already trading almost 80 pips above that. So go back to yesterday's stream. It's not to try and chase clout. This was given to you before, and I said do not try and short this. You'll maybe be on the right side for a short bit, but price is going to punch through there, and that is exactly what it did. Quite a wide Asia range, already trading way past the R2 on the daily. Asia highs, also this 150 level. I'll potentially look at that for continuations. I don't know, it's the BOJ going to do some stealth interventions today? I don't know, they could be. So just be very, very careful as well. If you are trading yen pairs today, they could be lurking to try and stop the bleed. And also, again, on the streams, we've told you guys so many times, in terms of the fundamental outlook, nothing has changed towards the USD, towards the yen. Ultra loose monetary policy, interest rates still at decade lows. All of the other central banks are in a hiking cycle, potentially starting to pause. So fundamentally, there is nothing supporting the yen currency. That's why I said fade the pullbacks, fade the interventions. Nothing is going to change up until they start hiking their interest rates and start tightening their monetary policies. So daily time frame pound yen. Let's quickly run through it. 14 minutes to go before the open. Daily time frame for me is a little bit messy. We were bearish yesterday. I am bearish again today, but my only thing is we've already taken out yesterday's low, and now we have started to flip bullish again. Also, we closed bearish right up against this previous support area, and also tested this lower support level right here. Everything good, Mo?
Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
Move your mic a little away from me. I'm just not happy with how it sounds.
Oh, it's a clipping. It's better.
And it's not that it's in the red zone, it's just that it sounds harsh, man. We'll sort it out after.
How's the mic, guys? Better? Oh, sorry guys. There's the mic now.
Let's run with it.
As I've mentioned, are they going to try and stop the bleed? And as we watching the charts, there they go, pre-market, trying to stop that bleed. I don't think this is an intervention. I think this is maybe just a tweet. Keegs, maybe quickly check there on Forex Factory if you see any tweets coming out in the news section.
I'll check. I'll let you know now.
All right, daily time frame. I mentioned I am bearish. We are closing. This thing was starting to flip bullish. Now it's flipping bearish. 5-minute time frame. Obviously, this 5-minute candle now throws it out the window a bit. But there's the weekly pivot. There's the daily pivot. No surprise that price had a reaction off there. But on the lower time frames, I'm technically bullish. I'll see what this does.
So Chris, it was a tweet at the moment from the Home Secretary of Treasury.
Okay, we'll let USD JPY simmer a bit. Gold, maybe get Keeks involved here on gold as well. Gold daily time frame, let's quickly look at it. No bottom wick. I would be bullish on the day due to the fact that we are bullish overall. There was our resistance area. That is the level we set to monitor yesterday. We have now found support at this previous breakout level. I think on the weekly time frame you can clearly see this level we marked out. There you can see it, this zone right here. So we have created a bottom wick on the week, and now we are potentially going to the upside, and I said we can fill out that weekly wick. So daily time frame, let's quickly look at it from a daily perspective. No bottom wick. I will be bullish on the day. However, this thing can still flip around, create a bottom wick to then go bullish, or you can have something like this happening and we could trade bearish tomorrow and the start of next week. 5-minute time frame. Let's quickly look at what the 5 is telling me. Accumulation distribution starting to show some cracks, starting to crown a little bit there. No bottom wick. Keep that in mind. Yes, that daily level 1981 already took Asia highs. So I would say, guys, while we're trading below Asia highs, if this holds as rejection, you can trade a pullback trade all the way to the daily open for that bottom wick. So I would say mark out this level, because you can target potential pullbacks there. But I've also seen gold, when was it? Yeah, this was Wednesday the 18th, no bottom wick, just continued higher. And then Friday the 13th, also no bottom wick, continuing higher.
Yeah, so Chris, I'm just adding to that. I will break it down a bit later for the guys on gold. But it's actually a lot of probability we won't go and fill that bottom wick, but I'll get into that on fundamentals later.
Okay, sweet. I'm actually gonna throw over to you, Keeks, if you can just share your screen.
Yeah, that's cool. It's ready. Just let me know if my price chart needs to move, or my watch list.
Okay, you can share your screen.
Cool. There we go.
Let's just quickly see it. No, perfect. All right, going over to Keeks, guys. Keeks going to give you a breakdown on gold.
Okay, quick one, guys. Yeah, so basically what we are looking at for gold, as I said to you guys, we are bullish the whole week. We had the pullback exactly where we wanted, tested the daily key level. Yeah, we had the first key level breakdown right to the bottom, which literally was a wick, turned around and closure back above. When this happened, that 100% solidated my confirmation that we are bullish for the week. We then continued with our bullish momentum yesterday, and so far today it is skyrocketing. So again, guys, fundamentally, for those that don't know, again, we keep talking about the whole Israeli war and gold being a safe haven. So that is why the gold and the dollar have actually been shooting up this morning. And that being, there is big news that was released early hours that Israeli is now planning their counter attack on Gaza, and they are going to basically in the next few hours go full on war. So that is why gold had that big spike, and obviously as that's going to escalate, gold is definitely
Incoming
going to be
mail.
slowing down. So I mentioned to you the other few days, it is a bulldozer. Same thing, we went under confirmation. I've shown you guys this before and you've seen how it's played out. So again, we have our Asia highs, our Asia lows, and we've got this key area of support. So as long as for me this area holds a support, I don't see us taking the Asia lows for a key reason. I'll break down for those guys that know how I trade the day count. Today is day 3 on gold as well. So we will just break it down quickly that you guys can see that. You guys saw this played out, I think last week we caught a massive bar on gold because of the day count. And yeah, we are going to go again when you start looking at it. Obviously, we had our high of last week. Monday, we had our inside day, so nothing happened. Tuesday, we had a false break reversal, which now makes that our green day 1. Wednesday, we closed bullish again, making it a green day 2. And again, we'll have a green day 3. So for me, all I want to see, as long as this stays out, because the key thing of it being the green day, we cannot take out the Asia lows. So as long as we hold the support area we have formed above it, this will be our key area that if we can keep holding support here, this will be a brilliant time to get entries in to really see gold skyrocket today. And I have a funny gut feeling just of the moves we have been seeing. The fact we need to take out last week's high, which was over here, 1997. I have a very good feeling we could see that 2000 mark today.
Shot Kigo, let me go back to my screen quickly, guys. We've got 5 minutes left. GBP USD daily time frame bearish, quite easily bearish for me. Daily closure below. This is our range that we'll spend most of our day in. This range right here, already trading very close to that yearly pivot. Is this going to be the crack to finally break it down, to go all the way down to firstly 1,200 and then 1,950? 5 minute time frame. Let's quickly look at it on the 5. What do we have here? Already trading at the Asia lows, trading quite far below the daily pivot. Daily pivot all the way up here, trading below the weekly pivot. We took shorts yesterday on that weekly pivot level. I didn't hold for much, but we got a win in the bag. Yearly pivot, I almost want to say I'm going to wait for breaks here, and this could be quite an aggressive trade, because one of two things can happen here, and this is what I want to make very clear. Once we get a break of structure below here after the 15-minute shuffle and we execute shorts, I'm not even going to play around. I want to see volume come in immediately. I literally want to see this thing flush to the downside, at least to the 50. Like, that is where I'll go break even on this. And then I want to see this weekly, where's that week, this weekly S2 even getting tapped. So we'll take it level by level, but I'm not going to mess around. If this thing struggles to get below the yearly pivot, struggles to flush to the downside, I'll kill the trade immediately. So I'm expecting massive volume here. This is a yearly pivot level. I told you guys this pivot level only changes every 12 months. So this is literally, I think, the second time this year that we'll be hitting this level. Third time actually. Last 3 weeks ago we hit it for the second time in March. If you go on the daily time frame, we've discussed this as well in March. Yeah, March. See that held as support. We traded higher the entire year, and basically now back here for the third time. So third time lucky, maybe, I don't know, maybe the third time we're gonna get that flush, that capitulation move. I think Nick mentioned, Nick the pound trader mentioned yesterday that the retail market is still net long on GU, if I'm not mistaken. So they're going to cause some hurt. Just be aware, yearly pivot level, I already have my alerts set there. Could be a very quick and aggressive trade. We're also going to be very aggressive in our risk management. 2 minutes ago, Euro USD weekly time frame, we were potentially bullish. Yesterday I was bearish. I don't know why this thing keeps going back to Monday's one, but bearish on the day as well. We were bearish yesterday looking for sells. And again, only thing now is, if you look at the ranges we are in, this is the daily range that we are trading in now, and then straight after that our next daily range is down here, and then after that we've got this daily range right here. So tiny little ranges we are trading in 5 minute time frame. Let's quickly look at the 5, already trading at the Asia lows, already testing that range low, weekly S1 down here. I would say monitor this 105.50 for potential shorts, and yeah, can't really sell here on the weekly low, too close to that 520. I'll monitor the open, we'll see what we do here, but accumulation distribution still actually pointing to the upside. I haven't really got a move down like we had here, so going to be interesting. Euro USD, and 45 seconds left for the open. German 30, let's quickly look at a daily time frame. Gap to the downside, no top wick. Again, I'm going to go neutral because this thing has yet to break out of that daily range. Sorry, my voice starting to crack. 5 minute time frame. We've got that gap to fill. I wouldn't short the weekly lows as of yet. I'll rather wait for pullbacks and try and sell the pullbacks. But again, this thing can just flush. Looking at Asia, and 10 seconds to go, Chad. Markets are about to open. I hope you're ready. Thursday, business end of the week. 4 sessions left. Markets are open and in motion. Round 1, fight. JPY intervention, I think that was just a tweet, as Keeks mentioned. Let's quickly just look at it. I don't think that was a full-on intervention. Forex Factory, they've got some good news sources. Let's quickly check the news.
No, it was just some treasury that made some comment.
Oh. Quick move lower. Remarks by Secretary Yellen. Okay, but we'll keep an eye on it. I told you guys, just be very careful. They could be lurking this morning. I'm still bullish. I don't think this is an intervention. It's only like 100 pips, if I'm not mistaken. 90. But we are here, Chad. We're ready to go. Chad, I'm gonna leave at 9:15. My son has got a school play. His school is luckily just around the corner from here, so Keegan is just going to transfer from his station here, and then shortly after that I'll be back. And no, I'm not going to do the Arnold Schwarzenegger thing again. May you check Nasdaq for me, please? We've checked that we are bearish. However, weekly lows, session lows, very difficult to trade from here. Not saying it cannot go lower. We saw what Asia did overnight, so we are definitely bearish.
Hey Sean, I did not get my NAS trade yesterday, brother. Unfortunately, as I said to you guys, I couldn't get in on it. It just was a case of it ran away, and yeah, there was no entry criteria for me.
Chadadonia, 180 concurrent viewers, 48 likes. Can I kindly request that you guys help us with the channel? Feel free to like, subscribe, and we do this every morning for you guys for free. We don't charge you anything. Our daily wage is just the likes, so if you can support the channel, showing your support, we will really appreciate it. And we just appreciate you guys being here. As we say, a lot of gratitude for the support that you guys have shown, and well done to all of you guys. Some of you have messaged me saying thank you guys for the streams, I've passed funded accounts, I've made money. And every time I say don't thank me or Keegan, thank yourself for showing up every day, for being committed, for following your plan, trying to be better. So honestly, we are flattered that you thank us, but at the end of the day, like we've mentioned, it is your choice as a trader whether to show up every day, whether to connect, whether you are dialed in, and that is all on you. So well done to those guys. I've had quite a few guys message me saying that the streams have changed their trading, have changed their perspective, and as much as we want to take honor for that, it is not us, it is you. Ultimately, these streams are free, they are available to everyone, but not everyone grabs that opportunity to lock it in. So
Oh, Dorito, I'm so glad to hear, my brother. I love to see you guys win. Really, that's why we do it. Again, this is an ego thing. It actually brings us joy to see you guys winning as well.
that is literally why we do it. We said it from the start. So ultimately, it's about purpose. That's the thing. Weirdly enough, somebody asked me yesterday and he said, Chris, why don't you just trade full-time, leave this office space, like why are you trying to build a business? And I told him I've been doing that for most of my life, and here's the thing, trading is a very lonely game. So imagine you working a 9 to 5 and they give you an office right in the back of the office. They close your door, you don't see anybody else, it's just you. You clock in the mornings, you do your work, and in the afternoons you clock out. You don't talk to anybody. And as human beings, we look for community, we look for that interaction. And I told him that is why I started the streams, because trading alone is boring as hell. Having no work colleagues, like if you go check on my Instagram, I think it was last year, I mentioned, I made a joke, everyone was going to year-end functions and having these functions, and I'm like, yeah, I'm doing my year-end function alone, because you a full-time trader, there's no community in that. And ultimately that is one of the main reasons I started these streams as well, because you sit with all of this knowledge, and why not share it? That is my thing. Why sit with it for yourself when there's so many traders out there struggling? Like, make a positive impact. Like, you are trading, why not stream it? Why not share it? Why not share it for free? And so yeah, and you can only play so much golf, believe me. Actually, the more you play, I don't know why, the caca I got in golf, the less I played, the better I was at golf. Keegs can tell you as well that stint that he was trading alone, I don't know, Keegs, like, it's fun at the start, like you own boss and you've got your own times, but ultimately, bro, sitting sitting alone in front of a desk, watching the charts, no interaction.
Yeah, it definitely, like we said, it really does become boring. Because I mean, guys, like the same as we do here, we sit here sometimes 3-4 hours literally just looking at a chart. Now, as Chris said, imagine you doing that at home. Cool, you can have the fanciest rig and setup and beautiful screens and everything. But I'm sitting here by myself, looking at 3 monitors, going, okay, well, what now? No one to talk to, no nothing. It gets lonely and it gets boring very, very fast. The one thing I will say I do miss though is sleeping in.
The other thing is you've got no sense of purpose. Like you wake up in the morning, you shower, you get dressed, and you go sit in your own house. Like your office, you're never technically away from your office. You're always in your office.
Yeah, you know what's also nice though is that we always talk about it in the sense that, we trade for the freedom, but you have that freedom. Like when you got that discipline, you still have that freedom. So like Chris and myself will tell you, okay, we trade London and we trade New York. I'm not watching you at 5, 6 in the morning, and that middle time between 12 till 3 o'clock, I'm not looking at my charts. So in those times of the day, it's a case of, oh, you know what, now I want to go. I've done my work for this session now. I can go for coffee. I can go for a lunch. I can take a nap if I want to. Then I've got the freedom to do what I want. But we still got that formation of when it's time to work, there's time to work.
Guys, we've got Adrien joining us from the Vault Markets George office, and I asked him to be on here. He's hosting an event over the weekend, and I'm gonna actually pop up this banner right quickly here. So before I get him on and before I let Keegan come over here, I'm just actually gonna pop this on the screen, and let me just do this. And I'm also gonna, we're still currently muted in the Zoom, but he has joined us, Adrien. So Adrien is hosting a free Forex beginner class on the 28th of October between 10 a.m. and 12 p.m. And the way that you can join that is through emailing him, adrian@vaultmarkets.trade, and I'm gonna pop that in the chat for you guys. Keegan is gonna host Adrien here for a bit while I'm quickly run out of the office. And Keegs, I think you can start moving over. I don't know why there's so many guys here in the
Okay, yeah, it's perfect. I will move over now. I'm actually can I close my screen sharing and stuff here on the side?
You can close that. Right, so guys, we've got Adrien joining us. I don't know why there's so many people joining us, but there's Snapdragon, there's Leslie, there's Consult Adrien, maybe it's the entire team, but they've got an event this weekend. So for all the George guys, George, Mossel Bay, Keegs is gonna quickly run an interview there with them while I head out. Keegs, I'm putting it here on the Nasdaq chart. Talk a little bit about the event. He's going to interview Adrien. Adrien's got a beautiful story as well to tell you guys, to motivate you guys, and Adrien's email is going to be pinned in the chat. I'm going to quickly pin that for you guys. Let's quickly pin that message. So George, guys, please let's support this event, and let's get the guys involved. Adrien, I don't know, there's some type of filter. We're looking at your screen. Maybe turn it around. Let's see your beautiful face. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna head over to Keegan right now, and Keegs, you can just manage Zoom here. I just want to close my trading accounts here. I just don't want Keegan to blow it out. And GBP USD, as mentioned, monitor the yearly pivot level, monitor Yeah, GBP USD is the one that I'm hunting for, guys. So I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna give over to Gigs. Consult Adrien. Just turn your phone around, guys. Let's get those faces in. Gigs, here's the cameras.
Hi Chris, I'm trying to connect here. I don't know what's happening. I'm using my phone for some reason. I can't get access to my camera on my PC. So just give me a minute.
Alright,
I've been
okay
struggling
guys,
with this now,
I'm gonna
so-
give over to Keegan, and you'll be in safe hands. I'll be back shortly. I'll just have some daddy duties to do, but I'll see you guys shortly.
No, it's fine. It's actually bearable outside of my distance, but after today's stream, it's
Are they all ready to go?
Can you guys see my video? Are you able to see
I'm
my
gonna bring you
video?
onto the screen for them now, just so they can see clearly. We're just trying to change everything for the setup here quickly.
Okay, cool. Because I'm not sure, for some odd reason I can't connect via my laptop, so I'm using my phone at the moment. I don't know, my video does not show on my PC. I've tried different ways.
Okay, let's bring it over here. Okay guys, we are going to get into everything very soon. We're just trying to get everything right here, just to fit nicely on the screen for you guys. Okay, cool. So other than that, guys, just let me know if the sound and everything is sounding good now that we've just changed over. But yeah, Adrien, welcome on the stream, my man.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's a privilege and an honor to be part of your Zoom meeting this morning. I've been following and watching you guys, so for me to be on here, it's a privilege. I don't take it lightly.
Oh no, really appreciate the kind words. So guys, I think we're going to jump into it straight away quickly with Adrien. So yeah, I think before we start talking about the event, guys, maybe why don't you just give the viewers a bit of feedback on yourself and your like backstory.
Yeah, my backstory is, I'm not sure, can you see my video on your side?
Yeah, I can see it on my side.
I don't know why you can't see me, but yeah, I'm not sure why I'm not able to activate my video on your side. But nonetheless, I used to work for government and work for various government departments, and I just came to a point where I had to make a decision, because I had this vision in my heart that I want to travel the world and impact lives, because I wanted to share my story with the world. And my story was, I used to sleep in the graveyard. I used to make some bad decisions that made me end up sleeping in the graveyard. And I knew I needed money and I needed resources to share my story. And I stumbled upon Forex trading via network marketing, and took me 2-3 years to reach success. And I'm here now, the manager for World Markets George, and traveling throughout the Western Cape to different towns to share this wonderful tool, Forex trading, that can help anyone that has a strong why, anyone that are tired of their circumstances, anyone that are tired of struggling financially. It's a wonderful tool, and a lot of people don't understand Forex trading. They don't know what it is about. The only thing they see is this 1 minute, 2 minute videos on social media, and me traveling to all these different towns, sharing what it is about. It's just amazing. Meeting people, and it's just amazing.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. And you know, that is such a true thing. I think a lot of guys underestimate, because I think a lot of people, they look at the charts and they think it's this overwhelming, crazy thing, but you really can start breaking it down. And I've always said to people, I preach it personally myself, that you know what, you don't need to become a full-time trader. It's not for everyone, but I do believe it is a skill everyone should at least try and invest in, because I think I always say to guys, you know what, if you can make an extra few thousands every month as a little side hustle, maybe that can just pay your rent, or it can pay your food, or it can pay your car, or something like that. It really will start to make a change. So personally, I also preach it. Trading is definitely a skill I think everyone should take the time and try and invest into. But now you're going to be doing this Mossel Bay Forex beginners class. What can the guys expect to learn, or what this whole class is going to be about?
Yeah, so this is not our first time going there. We go there often. So this will be probably our fourth time going there. And it's a Forex beginners class. So basically, what is Forex trading? What is true? What is false? What is fake? What is real? What is going to be required from you as a person to make a success of it? What is the tools that you need? And obviously, we share a little bit of market structure, because if you don't understand market structure, your strategy is not going to work. So we don't necessarily teach you strategy at these events, but we teach you market structure, and you can still use your own strategies if you have one. But it's just market structure opens up the chart. It gives you an idea what to expect. When is the market going up or down? And the tools, what is going to required from you, how much money do you need, what is a registered broker, the awards that we've won as World Markets. And yeah, that's basically the core of that. So we add them to a Telegram group after the event. We assist them by opening up Forex World Markets accounts. And then we have Zoom meetings with them, where we just take them a little bit further, because you're not going to remember everything that you hear, especially with your first time. So we basically recap on those Zoom calls, and then we do analysis from time to time to explain to clients, this is what needs to be done. Because a lot of people don't have 500 Rand, for example, to fund their accounts immediately, but them being connected to a resource that updates them regularly and share some information with them regularly, it motivates them, and eventually when they do get the funds to open their accounts or join mentorship or whatever their need is, they are ready to take this thing to the next level for themselves.
Yeah, no, that is perfect. So definitely this is something, like we say, it is a beginner's class. You're going to cover all the basic topics, entry things, guys understanding truly what it is about coming and joining into the markets. But I do see on this poster it does mention limited seats available. So just one of our viewers is asking that, obviously, will it be streamed? So just based on that, I'm guessing it is an in-person thing, it won't be streamed. Is that correct?
Yes, they have to come to the meeting themselves, and we do come to different areas. Mossel Bay is one of the areas, so we've been to quite a few areas the past year, and we're planning on going to quite a few more. And also we're planning on going back to these towns again to follow up, and we want to build a community of traders. Trading is hard on your own. And if you can meet like-minded people that are on the same journey, that talks the same language as you, it makes trading much easier, because you have to understand, in these communities where we go to, there's never been Forex trading seminars been done before, and a lot of people think it's still a scam. A lot of people has been scammed. A lot of people tried Forex trading, they've blown accounts. So this helps them basically to get a really solid understanding of what Forex trading is, what is expected from them, and it's just to help them. So you would think that with social media and everything, people have a proper understanding of Forex trading, but it's not true. I've went to various towns, and I mean, you are surprised by the type of questions you get. Some people still think you can buy a MetaTrader 4 app and it's free on Play Store, it's free on Apple, it's free everywhere. But people don't know that there's people that have paid someone for the app, the MetaTrader 4 app. People don't know that you can download it. They don't know what is the app for. So all these things, it's logic to me and you, but to most people, it's new and they don't understand it. And these type of meetings is just amazing. The responses that you get, the questions, and then also the lack of knowledge that these communities have. And obviously, there are people, individuals that does forex trading in their communities, but it's not a lot. But for some communities, there's no one, or there's little to no one.
Yeah, no, it definitely is true. I mean, we've actually had a guy about 2 weeks ago or something that was messaging us, obviously wanting to get into trading. And for example, a silly thing, like we all talk about, it's common knowledge to us, but we had a guy asking, well, we use, like, what are the platforms we use and everything, what broker do we use? And he came to me saying, no, well, he uses MetaTrader. That's his broker. He uses MetaTrader. And
I've heard that before as well.
Yeah, you actually have to talk them and like explain this to guys. So it's good to see, because again, like we say, it is common knowledge for us, but again, we've been in the game for a while, so it is really nice and refreshing to see these guys really break it down to the basics, the true basics of what it is and what it is to get into trading. But just moving on, the last few little questions for the guys that are interested, that are wanting to join, is there any certain requirements or things they need to join you guys for this class?
They can just book their seat. Obviously, when they text me, I will ask them a certain questions. Where are they based? To determine where the person is, and that's all. If they can bring a laptop with, it's not a requirement. They can bring it with. Some people don't have laptops. Some people only have cell phones. They can bring them. Because we're gonna do certain market, we're gonna do market structure, and we want them to practice that on their side as well, while I'm explaining it on the screen in front of them. So basically, themselves, a laptop or a cell phone, a notebook, a pen, and that's it.
Oh, that's awesome. So yeah, really going to also give them that practical analysis and let them really do it in front of their eyes and actually put it to work themselves. And then I think also, because I don't know if it says here, if Chris asked that, so is this free? Is there a cost to it?
It's free. All our beginners classes is free. There's no cost involved. It's for education. It's for information purposes. It's to educate people and to give them opportunity to make a decision, informed decision. Because most people are not interested in forex trading because of lack of knowledge. But after they hear what it is about, they open up and they're interested. Like I said, most of them are not interested from the start, but we get a good response from it. And also, we put a lot of emphasis on strategy and risk management, because a lot of people think if you have a strategy, you're gonna kill the market just because you solely have a strategy. You need a risk management plan with that, because you can make money with a strategy, but if you don't have a risk management plan, you're gonna make money and you're gonna constantly lose the same money that you make, or even more losses than wins. So people don't understand that you can't risk 1,000 rand on one trade and then you lose that trade, and then the next trade you want to risk a 200 rand and then you win that trade, and then you're still in a minus. They need to understand you need the same amount, the same risk amount. You need to use the same lot size. You need to use the same risk. You need to use the same lot size, the same risk management plan, the same amount. It needs to be the same every time, because you can make a win with 1,000 rand and then you risk a 2,000 and then you lose it, then you're still in a minus. But people struggle with that. That was my biggest struggle, because you're putting in money in the hope of maybe you're gonna win, maybe not. You have to have a proper risk management plan, and that will protect you from blowing your account. You will always be, most of the time, you will be in profit because you have a proper trading plan. For example, if I have 1,000 rand and I risk this and I want to make this 1,000 rand, let's say for example a 2,000 rand, I will divide that 1,000 rand into 1,000 rands, and I'm gonna decide I'm gonna risk 100 rand to make a 300 rand. This is just for explanation purposes. So even if I lose 7 times, I lost 700 rand. But if I win 3 times, I have a 900 rand. So it's still more money in your account, and you lost more. But because you have a proper trading plan, your the amount of money in your trading account will overall be always be much more than the money that you had in your account if you don't have a trading plan. You need a trading plan, and we need to emphasize that strategy. Yes, it's the one thing, but a combination of a risk management and a strategy. Those two you can't separate them. And I'm saying that because I grew up with pursuing strategies, and I thought the strategy is the holy grail. If I can get a strategy, it's game over. No, you need a strategy with a risk management plan. That's the two.
Yeah, no, 100%. I think we really preach it over here to the guys. The key thing for us when it comes to also trading, and it's so important, is risk management. And I hope you guys are also noticing, streamers, that we always tell you we only bring on legit guys, the real ones, the genuine ones. And if you've noticed, there's a pattern. We all preach you guys the same thing. So please don't think we talking crap here, we don't know what we're talking about. If all of us are being profitable, we're trying to help you, and we're all preaching the same thing, trust me, it works. It really is the secret. We always want to talk about that golden nugget. There's no golden nugget that if I trade this candle frame or this time frame at this time of the day on this chart, or wait for this type of candle, I'm always going to win. There's not that. But as Adrien was mentioning, but when you come to the markets, you've got risk management, you've got a game plan, you've got a strategy, you know exactly what boxes need to be ticked off. It needs to become mechanical. You start taking that emotions out of it, keep it mechanical. You know exactly what you're doing, what you're looking for. End of the day, and this is what we talk about with your risk reward, I can have a 40% win rate and still be profitable, and that's what a lot of people don't understand. So it's good to see you guys really preaching the basics, and again the truth, what it really means to be genuine, because these guys that are trying to always show you you're gonna win 100% win rates, if that's the first thing they tell me, I'm gonna call you out on it straight away. But like you said there, you can do 7 trades and win 3 and still be profitable, and that's what I really think, guys, as much as we preach it to them, they still don't get that.
Yes, but yeah, that's just how it is. But eventually, people have to go through their own journey, their own stages, their own reconstructing of forex trading. I also had to let go of a lot of things and learn new things. So, but that's my core. You have to do that. The money is in the basics. The money is in the basics. For me, I keep it as simple as it is. No indicators. Just reading the chart. And I'm not saying it's wrong to have an indicator. What works for me might not work for you. We have all different personalities. My strategy might not even work for you, but it works for me because we all have different personalities. We all have different psychologies. We all have different mindsets. But you have to find that thing that works for you, and you have to stick with it, and you can't change it every second week. You have to stay consistently with one thing, better your strategy rather than changing the strategy. And I think that's why it took me 2 to 3 years to reach a level of success, because you try a strategy for 2-3 weeks and you take 1 or 2 losses, and then you change the strategy, not knowing that losses are part of the journey. There's no way that you can only win, and you have to be open to that from the start. But that's what we share at these events, the truth and nothing else but the truth. And success is possible for anyone. You need a strong why, you need goals, you need a plan, and anyone can do this. It's not for everyone, but I can assure you, if you put in the hours and you put your heart in this, you're gonna reap the fruits of it.
Yeah, that is definitely, that's 100% and so true. But I think it is definitely you guys do some genuine stuff over there. One of the questions in here, the strategy taught in the course, is it the same as Chris and Keegs? Anna, I'm not 100% sure. I don't know what the course is. As he says, he's really going to go down to the basics. And I always preach, guys, it's all about building that solid foundation before you need to learn how to walk before you can run. But again, end of the day, I know Chris and myself really do keep it basic as well. So it might be very similar to us, I'm not sure, but I definitely think it is something you guys should give a look at and give it a try. So if you are in the area, if you maybe even want to make the drive through, it's definitely something I do recommend you guys maybe trying to head out and go support. But Adrien, I don't know if there's anything else you still want to add to that, my man?
Yeah, and even if they are not able to come to Mossel Bay, I have a Telegram link that I send to them once they book their seat. And the reason for the Telegram link is just to have a center point of location where we update, where we share updates and sometimes analysis and different things on it, so that we can just have one place of communication. So because we're coming to their area, if someone is from Oudtshoorn, I mean, and he sees that we are going to be in Mossel Bay. We're coming to Oudtshoorn. We've been to Oudtshoorn 2-3 weeks ago. I've been there about 4 times as well. We're coming to different areas. So if you are not able to come to Mossel Bay on Saturday, we're definitely coming to your area as well, because we've been to few times. We're gonna go to a lot more within the next few months, and we're gonna do amazing things together. We have community projects, upcoming projects as well coming up in these different areas. We've done quite a few as well. So just book your seat. I'll send you a Telegram link for updates and stuff, so that you can see when we are in your area, what is new, what are the when are we launching new products, and all those things that is needed for you to become a successful trader.
No, that is awesome. Definitely loving the work you guys are doing over there. But then, yeah, guys, so if anything, even if you can't make it through, definitely still send Adrien a message. You can get all that info on the Telegram as well. So yeah, definitely, guys, I think pop him a message and you can find out more and more about that and future courses and seminars I think they're going to be doing. So definitely awesome. Thanks for being on here, Adrien. Shot for giving us all the info. Yeah, I really hope it goes well. We are rooting for you guys and definitely all the work you guys are doing on that side.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. Appreciate it.
No, 100%, my man. So yeah, hope you have a great one, and we'll definitely keep an eye out for some feedback on how the seminar and beginners class went.
Cool. Okay.
Cool.
Thank you.
Cheers, man.
Bye.
Okay, guys, so we are going to just monitor everything now, and then we can start getting in on these trades. Okay, there we go, guys. Just checking everything else is closed, ready to go. So yeah, guys, definitely give this a check out. If you are in the area, go and support them. Take a screenshot of this if you want to. Take a photo. All the information is on there. As you said, you can message Adrien. There's his number there, and you guys can either find out if you want to go or for future events. Okay, so right, guys, let's get into this. I actually want to just quickly, let's just see, can we get my charts on? Or has Chris locked me in here? Okay, we're just gonna quickly try to get my charts on, guys. Let's just get me logged in here. Sign in. Okay. I think let's just, where's, don't tell me you can't open my chart layout. Don't lie to me now. Why can I not? Why just tell me I can't see it? That is closed there. Head to homepage. Okay, there we go, guys. She's awake, she's alive. Let's just get our charts on here. Okay, we can get into some trading now, guys. Let's see what we can get. Just want to adjust this. Okay, Chad, I'm gonna disturb you guys one more time. I literally just need to run to the bathroom quickly, and I'll be back, and then we can get into this. Okay. Alright, guys, let's get into business mode. Yeah, let's get some trades going, let's get some wins. Alright, what was up with that price break on Nas? Let's go over to Nas. What's going on? Price break, are you talking about the gap in the market? Yeah, we might still go to fill it, purely because, as I've always said to you guys, daily EQ and pivot up there, which remain untested. I am bearish, but we can 100% see a pullback, so we can definitely see something like this happen. Quick burst up, test this key level, even the pivot, and go all the way down. So definitely something we can look at for Nas. I don't think that's going to happen now, but can still turn around and go long, and that will also fill that gap. I think the gap's over here somewhere. What's up? What was Chris's announcement about Darren Jex? Just keep an eye out, bro. Just keep an eye out. We are going to be dropping that a bit later. It won't be on the stream. We're going to be making a video, so be sure to check out our social medias to see what that announcement is. And then also, we had Garen Hull on a while ago. My brother was on. Yeah, we might get him back on in the future for maybe some more psychology with the guys. But yeah, we have had Garen on here before. Going to look for longs if you break above the weekly pivot. Neil, what is that on? What are you looking for longs on? We need that algorithm. Back at 181, guys. Also, guys, we had 181 concurrent viewers with only 100 likes, guys. Let's see if we can get those likes up to 150. I think we can do it. That is a very easy target for us, guys. I hope I get to see this gold I'm buying this week. Yeah, that gap so weird. It's definitely, yeah, it's something little. We just had a big market news, as I mentioned, with the dollar and with gold being that influx because of the news in Israel. So that's just following over and caused that quick influx. Same thing with gold here, guys. If we can get some nice closures above here, we can even go long. So definitely might look for a possibility here. We've got, let's see on the 5 minutes. Yeah, if we can maybe get a nice closure above here, I might look for a long on gold already. Okay. Oak stirring, we love it. You know it is, bro. We are here to cleanse the market of these fakes. So again, if you are a fraud, maybe you should be sliding our DMs asking for forgiveness before we name and shame you. Told you we are here. We are not here for money. We are not doing any of that. We're here for the community. That's why we do this for free. That's why we help you guys. And at the same time, we are going to call out the fakes. We want to better this community. I don't know why it is such a thing that in South Africa, all these traders want to be these toxic frauds because they're actually too lazy to just learn how to trade. Thoughts on Rocket X? Peter, firstly, okay guys, just a disclaimer, anything we say on this stream is not about us. It's not the views of our sponsor Vault Market, but our personal views. So if I say something, it is my personal thoughts on them. I haven't traded on them. I haven't even bothered to look at them. I've just heard their spreads are bigger than bloody CPI events. So firstly, that is useless to me. And secondly, if you go into their trading conditions, they block everything their golden boys do, which makes no sense to me. So I don't know how you can tell me I can't layer, I can't sculpt, I can't do this, I can't use a robot, I can't do all these magical things, but then the face of Rocket X does every single one of those. So the fact they contradict each other. CJ's sushi roll should slide in your DMs. I told you, bro, these guys need to wake up. It's gonna be a very harsh Christmas because at this point in time they are all on the naughty list. Robot trade for the win. We hit in 2000 day on gold, bro. Minty, I've called it. I said to the guys earlier, I see that 2000 on the charts. I mentioned to you this was our golden zone. I didn't get in yet because of news, but this is literally where we wanted it. Yeah, if I told you we can hold this, this is our green setup day, day 3. For those that have seen, we've seen what happens on a day 3. We are holding this, as I mentioned. Key thing, we can't take out the low of the day. We are sitting here, so if we hold this support, we can fly. So definitely loving gold so far. Oh crap, guys, I even noticed now the 5 minute actually closed. What is the dollar doing? Okay guys, if I can get in here, I'm gonna take a shot at this if I can get a retest. Let's see, $19.86. Okay guys, I'll let you know if I am in. I should be in now. There we go. Okay, I'm in on gold, guys. We are taking a punt at this. I'm risking 0.5%. Okay guys, so we definitely can see this. Reason being, I really want this flush. We've been having this magnet for this market the last few days, and I just want to see us close and get that flush. So already, if we start going over to the 5 minute, if we start making some bearish momentum, if we even start closing back below here on Asia highs, I'll close it out. But I really want to see that flush to the top side. Actually make that a bit smaller. So that is what we are looking for, yeah guys. We're hitting 2000 there. Yo, look at gold trying to break 1989. As I mentioned, I want to see it break and just cause that influx to the top side. I'll call them. I'd love that. Keys, you motivated me to gym again. Can't walk today. Started with legs was probably a bad idea, bro. I've actually literally pinched my nerve in my back, so I've been a bit down. I'm on some pain medication, so if I am a bit quiet, guys, I just know, yeah, I am a bit out of it. I've really hurt my back, so getting old isn't for the light-hearted. Peter, I love the stream. People getting what they deserve. 100%, bro. We are not here to waste people's time and money. In Nas buys 100k account, bro. Yeah, Keeks, it's on the 100k account. We are nearly done, so we are playing very nicely with it. Yo, Keeks, how old are you? I'm 24, my brother. 24. Starting with legs is a bold decision. You know, I must say I do like to actually start my week with legs, purely because it hurts. So I know, like, the fact, and I push myself really hectic in the gyms, but I know if I can finish it off, like, I'm done, I've got it, I can call it a day type of thing. So I definitely am very happy. That's just my way of how I train. But yeah, you know that feels, it's not like it at all. Live my adult life with a bad back. I feel your pain. Did it in the gym too, bro. It is, like, literally taking me out sometimes, like, bad. I'm gonna be like 30 and I'm gonna be half cripple. Okay, guys, just with this gold trade, I'm actually gonna go break even. Reason being because I want this to flush. So if it doesn't, I will be out of it. So yeah, we are just going break even already, because as I said, if it turns around, I really want this to flush, so we are break even. So we're already running risk free on this trade. Could you hold this gold trade till 2000? Bro, you definitely could. There's nothing saying you can't. You definitely could hold this till 2000. What's your base of trading? Amira, what do you mean? What is my base? Like, where do I trade from, or what are you talking about? What is my base of trading? Just clarify that question a bit for me, please. Yep, when I hit 30, hurting my back at a younger age was a pain. Big pain, never goes away. Bro, from literally, like, all the gym, my rugby injuries, everything, yo, it's a tough life. Definitely tough. Sometimes you wake up, especially in winter when it's so cold, you just gotta, like, roll over and just lay there like a little ball for a few seconds. I haven't got holding until 2000, boys. This thing is sniffy and I'll break even, but as I said, I'm okay with it because I want this to flush. If it doesn't flush, then I'm rather happy we are out of it. Because as I said, we already know what we want. I said to you guys lots of times, when we do get these breakaways, you want them to flush. If they start hanging around, there's a good possibility of it turning around. So it is a little bit later in the session already. So that's why, guys, we are just monitoring it. I'll rather take a break even and I can reanalyze the market and take another shot at it when I'm happy. I'm in gold trading strategy. So I trade key levels and basically breakouts. So key levels and zone to zone, if you want to think of it that way. Key levels, support, resistance, and yeah, zone to zone. Simple as that. Use to play rugby, so I am your future, lol. Yeah. How do you define your TPs? So TPs, again, I'm looking on my key levels, zone to zones, but right now we obviously do have a resistance area here. So we've got resistance R1, and then your previous weekly high would just be my next TP. I wonder, am I still in? You see, guys, now that's spreads, that is literally spreads for you. So Yo, I flippin' hate it when these people give you some cock spreads. So I got tapped out of break even, guys. Like literally I got tapped out, so I'm not in the trade anymore. Don't know how I got tapped out. We can see that gap there still, but the joys when they don't want you to win. Thanks Key, and if Key is just feeling brave, he'll hit a news event with 400 rand. Yeah, no, we definitely, oof, those are the days. That's when I'm really looking to get myself in trouble there. Yeah, just went straight back up. That's weird, bro. Spread didn't affect you. That's weird, bro. Spread shouldn't affect you that way in a bar scenario. It will, because either you're asking price and you're bidding price. So remember, whichever one's the bottom one, when that hits on a bar, that takes you out. So it doesn't have to cross, the top one doesn't have to cross over, the bottom one just needs to touch it. Same way as the other way. If you sell in, the top point just needs to touch it and then it will stop you out. Are you trading a real or funded account, and what size? I am, so at the moment I'm doing 3 different funding challenges just to pass them, build up some more trading capital, but I'm doing 3 different sizes. So I've got 2 million accounts and 1 100k account, so I'm not trading any of my live accounts at this point. Nas is as you said. Well, there we go, guys. Nas having a bit of a pullback for us. So definitely what I'd like to see now, come back up to Asia highs. US30 also having a slight pullback. Gold still looks solid. I'm very, very happy with this candle. So if this 15 minutes still closes like this, I'm still very, very happy with this entry model. Definitely still happy with it. Nas a lack of retest, might get a lack of sell later. I can see my spread on my broker, another line. Same, can see the spread on my phone but not on my laptop, and screen's really weird, struggling to figure it out. Yeah, so a lot of the time I know, even with Volt, I don't trade off my PC, I trade off my phone. And on a PC you'll see one line most of the time, where on your phone you'll see your ask and your bidding price. So there you'll see where it differentiates. Where's Chris Keegs? Chris had to go, his son's got to play, so he just had to pop out to go watch the play. He should maybe still get back before the end of our stream, but if not, he will obviously be here tomorrow. He was here earlier, he just had to pop out. Gold buy now. I mean, a lot of the guys were already in on gold buys. Yeah, there we go. Okay, Nas buy now. Okay, bro, again, we've gone over all of these, so thank you for just repeating what we have said. Oh yeah, I execute on my phone. I actually want to see, I like watching, something I do lately, like while I'm waiting for trades, I don't trade off the 1 minute, but I like just seeing how it's breaking it down, how it's getting to, basically, we always talk about that market structure. In the 1 minute you can see clearly those high highs, high lows, highs, lows, highs, lows. So highs should be our next one. But Shawnee, I'm not saying buy Nas now. I said it was a bar down there. Because you need to retrace. You're now at Asia lows, so I'd rather wait for a confirmation once you're back above Asia lows, find support, then I'd buy. But where it is now, no, I wouldn't be buying yet. Yeah, bro, I see this man's he's giving me free signals of my signals, so I'm loving it. Yeah, as I say, I don't trade off the small time frames. I'm not that guy, but it is actually interesting to check it out sometimes and see what it's doing exactly. Let's see, guys. USD JPY back at Asia highs, so could potentially look to go long on that. EU back above Asia lows. EJ basically above the daily pivot and the EQ, so that's actually also quite a nice trade. Yeah, this actually would be a very nice trade, EJ. Maybe we can go along, yeah, on EJ, guys. I actually really am liking EJ. The more and more I'm looking at it now, I just want to see where, guys, I'm not entering. I just want to see quickly where my stop would be if I trade how I want it. Yeah, I'm not liking that too much. If we got a bit more of a pullback, maybe, but where it is now, I'm not a big fan. So let's see if we can maybe get a bit more of a pullback, and I'd look at going long on EJ. GU turning around bullish slowly. GJ being bearish. That's interesting. The pound finding strength against the dollar, but getting weaker to the yen. Again, same thing, just went up, got the test of the EQ and the daily pivot and weekly pivot as well. So definitely can see GJ turn around as well for us. Okay, let's just go through some of the chat here quickly. Yeah, no, movie said buy now, lol. Nah, also not for a buy now. My fiance is used to hearing your voices, so as soon as one of you are not there, I get asked where you at. It's so good to know. Literally, it's like a rhythm now, a routine. Love to hear that. Guys, let me know if some of you are still in this gold trade, because like I said, unfortunately I got tapped out, but let me know if you guys are still in it. Only thing I don't like, only thing on gold that I don't like is no wick on the day yet formed, so I will be cautioned. Let's just see there. No, but remember, I broke that down for you guys today about it, so I'm not worried about no bottom wick today. You can go back and I basically spoke to you about why there won't be a bottom wick on gold today. I'm R2 now. I'll look at German 30 now for you now, Verno. Niggas tried that, still doesn't show for some reason, so frustrating. The yen pairs and their wicks. Yo, bro, their wicks are killers. They are destroying people. Yeah, this is my broker had an update, probably a brokerage problem. The yen is definitely wicked witches. Could be the server. Let's get, yo guys, please come on. We got 224 concurrent viewers, only 130 likes, guys. Please just drop a like, subscribe if you haven't yet, and let's just help grow the channel together. I'm still in myself. I'm on to 2000. I'm still in gold. I'm still in, still holding. Your oaks are gonna be killing it. I'm in gold since 1985. Yo, beautiful, bro. That is a beast of a trade. Beautiful, beautiful trade. Yeah, definitely looking solid, guys. I mean, literally it's just set in structure the whole time, so definitely is a beautiful trade. But unfortunately, Karma, I don't know what I did to Karma that she wants to keep kicking me out of my trades early. Already got alerts on EJ. So again, guys, only thing I'm not liking on EJ is I like looking at GJ as well in comparison, and GJ also pulling back. So EJ, I'm just gonna give that a little bit. Might even wait for Asia highs and to be retested. Keeks, Chris isn't. Yeah, you can tell us who's the better trader, bro. Honestly, I think we differentiate. I think Chris has been in this game a lot longer than I have, but I think we're completely two different styles. I mean, I love my swing trades, that's me, but I think Chris has a much better win rate than I do. So yeah, it's a good one, but I think you can't look at them the same. I think maybe I can hit bigger trades out the park than Chris, purely because I like to hold, but Chris is a very, very good scalper in that sense, and because of that has a very good win rate and is definitely, if you want to say, consistently profitable. Bro, I'm so bleak about this though. Oh, literally spreads, guys. And you go over to the 5 minutes, like wasn't wicked at all. Like look at that gap, but somehow I was stopped out at break even. No, so we just need some tips, bro. I need to go for a haircut again because it's getting a bit long on the sides, and then you can give me some tips there how to style my hair. My spread also hit bad luck for us both today. Yeah, bro, it really is I was so bleak. Like, at least again we could give you guys a little bit of a runner, but really a bit irritated that we couldn't get in on this trade. In long on Nas. Is Nas still going up? Oof, Nas above Asia lows now. What is DXY melting off a bit now? Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's why. That's making a lot of sense. At least we break even. It could have been worse. Not exactly, bro, but that's why I said to you guys, I want that flush, and I mean we're getting it, but very, very slowly. When you start on the 5 minutes, I mean, yes, we had one pullback and now she's moving a bit, but still would have liked a bit more of a flush. But you know what, you gotta take what we can get. USD JPY also melting off now. EU Minty will bring gold back to pick you up, Keys. Don't worry, please, bro. I'll be waiting at the bus stop there for you. Yeah, Nas and US30 starting to look good now for those swings to the top side. Yeah, guys, if we could close above the support here, I'm gonna look to go long on Nas. Keys, have you seen the box team announcement? No, I haven't, bro. I actually haven't looked at that yet. Have they announced it today now? Where would I swing Nas to? Well, first thing would be Asia highs, but I am, remember I said I am bearish, but I would like then either the weekly support, or where am I looking at? Where's the, yo, I'd say the weekly key level would be a nice one over here, because again, as I mentioned, we got to go get that daily pivot. So these would be nice swing areas, even the monthly key level, that 14575. So these definitely, anywhere, yeah, is like our TP area. Yes, 7-1 split Lebok out. Really? Yo, okay. I'm guessing Poly's starting. Very, very interesting. Very interesting, guys. Which one is Nas on MetaTrader? Yeah, it depends. It depends on your broker. It can be, as I say, there can be T100, it can be NDX100, it can be US100. There's so many things it can be. So it just depends on what broker they are using at that time. Gold's running strong, guys. There we go. If we can get a nice close here, I will be going along on Nas. So let's get that ready. Yeah, I mean, so even on my other account now, Nas is US Tech. So yeah, guys, it really depends just on the broker. We're just patiently waiting for this 5 minute to close, guys, and then I'm gonna be in on Nas. Nas stop loss, I use a 30 pip stop loss on Nas. I learned not to trade US30 or Nas while the NYC is closed. What is your opinion on this outlook? There's nothing wrong with that. Just keep in mind, obviously, that just means there won't be volume at that time of the day. And the big dog is back in the house. Yeah, that was quick.
Yeah, that was.
Waiting, yeah, just to get in my trade. Please look at this, how unlucky this is. At least the guys they're winning. But gold ran all the way there. But look here on the 5 minutes. This tapped me out because of spread.
Really?
Yeah, because we were up here, moved stops to break even, pushed down, tapped me out there, and then just carried on. So that was bleak. But Nas, I'm looking. Ooh, yeah, guys, let's just hope she has a little bit of a pullback quickly, and I'll be in on Nas. Because this can be the time now we're going to go for that gap fill, guys. Okay, just 30 more seconds. We close like over there, guys. I am happy with this. Just so you can see where I'm going to enter, and then Chris can have his seat back. Is Nas on MetaTrader? Yes, it is. Depending on who he is, it can be under US Tech, US100. Just depends what broker you're using. Okay, guys, I am in on Nas. Six. Oh, give me 245. Well, if anything, guys, that will be our first target, and we'll just monitor that. Okay. Yeah, I'll join back on my side again. Good. When I start moving, I feel it.
Need you fresh for NYSE. Shout out Adrien, Indian trader. I hope he's better than me. Like I've told you guys, I am the shoulder for you guys to stand on. So if you guys are not better than me after engaging with me and taking what I give you guys, then I am honestly sad in myself, because I am the one that needs to go ahead, and I should put my shoulder out for you guys to stand on my shoulder. So nothing wrong if he said he's better than me. I honestly hope that he is better than me one day. That is honestly the goal, is to, that's always the thing with me. I want you guys to be better after you've dealt with me. If I can't leave you as a better person when I interact with you, when we engage with one another, then honestly I need to really look at myself and what I'm doing. So But let's just get Keegs back on stream. Thank you guys for your patience. I quickly had a school play that I had to attend, so but we are back. Neil actually, when I was at the play, mentioned he's looking at longing GJ once we break above the weekly pivot. I actually like that trade as well. 182.06 round number. And let me just pause my mic on. Let me just get Keegs back on here. Right, Keegs, you are back on, my brother. Let's just check that audio.
Okay, testing. Just let me know. Can you hear there?
Yeah, that's perfect. And then GU, I'm gonna be monitoring this round number there. I'll just check, is there somebody still on the Zoom here? Alright, just move your price tab, check it, just that. Alright, Chad, we are back. How's everyone feeling? So Keegs taking some Nasdaq longs. Alright, Asia low is taken, Asia high still intact. Quite far away from the 200 EMA as well. I think that can be good. Okay, so you guys took the Asia high buys on gold.
Yeah, because I basically, once we had that close above, I wanted the flush.
Chatadonia, 230 viewers, 143 likes. Can I kindly ask you guys to leave a like there for us? It's not for our ego, but it is to help the channel, to support the channel. I'll appreciate that if you guys can just drop a like there for the stream. Don't feel obliged to do it, but that is how you can help us, help the channel grow, help the community grow. And Gigs, what is your stop loss on Nas? Was in the bathroom quick. I'm gonna go over.
It's a 30 pip. Yeah, it's a 30 pip stop.
Gigs, just move that price bar a little bit more left, like 20 mils. Give it a, say, 10 mil more, and then we're good. Oh, that's
How's
good.
that?
Perfect. Yeah. Alright guys, there's Keegan's screen. You can take you through the trade. I'm not in a trade now, so I'll leave it there on Keegs' screen.
Yeah, guys. So basically, we are just entering there. We got that close again above the support area. We're starting to form of rejection. Got our close above. So similar to gold, we just want to see that flush come in now. Again, we have had that rejection as we spoke about. For those that were got in here already, I was half asleep there, so we missed that one. But we are here now, so we are coming back. As I mentioned, the reason we're doing this, we've got over there this year, if I'm correct, that's the gap fill. So we're coming to fill that gap. But at the same time, we always mention to you guys with US30 and Nas, I want the retest. So not only are we down here, but our weekly key levels there, our daily pivot and EQ are all the way up here. So we might get something like a spike, like we've literally been having the last few days, something spike all the way back up to these areas, somewhere in the zone, and then come back again and continue the sell-off. So that is basically the idea of what we're looking for in throughout the whole day.
Chad, public service announcement later today. Please note, I don't have any beef with Darren Dix or Joash Naidu, but the people have spoken. The people want what they want, and you guys all know I am a man of the people. So I'm an advocate for the people. So be sure to watch my Instagram story straight after the stream. We will quickly be shooting that public service announcement, and I think it's a good one. I think it is a win-win for everybody, and then we can just quiet down all of the haters saying that Joash Naidu and Darren Dix is two of the best demo traders out there. So we'll squash that. They'll get the opportunity to give the people what they want. I'll be putting that out, depending on how quickly Mo will get it out, but most probably before 1 o'clock. And I will tag them. Feel free to tag them as well. Share it on your social media. Share it with other trading influencers / gurus, whatever you want to call them. But public service announcement for Darren Dix and Joash Naidu. But again, please note, there is no malicious intent with what I'm putting out. But we put it on YouTube, Chris. It will be on Instagram. It will be on Instagram. I'll maybe do a little YouTube short as well. But Keegs, I've given Keegs the idea as well what we'll be doing. I think it's a good one. There's zero risk for them.
Yeah, I back it. There's literally nothing. They've got nothing to lose. So, and it's at the same time it's giving back. It's publicity. So
yeah, I think
my thing is if they don't go along with it, that's an answer in itself.
Yeah, if somebody gave me that opportunity, I would grab it. So I would honestly, nobody's given me that opportunity that I will be giving the guys. The Traders Cup, that is actually on my list. I am busy actually chatting to a tech provider to help us with that, but we will be doing that. Gigs, I think I told you, when was it when I started the conversation, there is going to be some development cost. I actually gave the scope through to the developers, so I'm just waiting on some quotes, because there's quite a bit of development required, quite a bit of dev, because you obviously need to track multiple accounts. There needs to be certain rules and criteria in place, so that is coming. Be sure to check that out very shortly. It wouldn't be this year still. I'm gonna lie to you if I say we will have that enabled this year still, but I'll push that we can maybe launch it in Jan. So yeah, potential Jan launch. SA Traders World Cup. And as I mentioned last night on Instagram, you can fake trades on a demo account. You can even fake trades on a real account. We've talked about it. You take buys on the one side, you take sells on the other side, and whichever account goes into profit, you show that one and show it as a real account. There's so many ways for fuckery. But this that we're doing here, you can't fake a live stream. You cannot fake taking trades live on YouTube. This, unfortunately, you cannot fake. The rest you can fake, but unfortunately a live stream, I can talk a big game and I can talk a lot of shit, but if I take a trade on here, I don't mind getting clapped, but I cannot hide behind the screen or hide behind a demo account. But again, no malicious intent. So Darren, Joash, if you guys are watching, don't stress. It is honestly something for a good cause. So don't worry, guys. Don't think I'm the boogeyman always stirring up drama in the trading industry. But the people want what the people want, so okay, so how you guys fund it with Vault? Vault Funder is a separate business. We actually talked about the SEO last night or yesterday. So Vault Funder is a separate entity to Vault Markets. They've got a service agreement, but it's not the same company. We use Vault Markets as the broker on here, but vaultfunder.trade, check the link in the description. And then for the guys that we actually have 3 funder traders already with Vault Funder, they will be receiving their accounts either today or tomorrow. Sahil being the first. Sahil, weirdly enough, being the first. So the man talks a big game, but he also trades a big game. So that is one thing. If you're going to talk shit about somebody, make sure you've got the game to back it up. And so you'll show that he cannot just only talk a big game, but he trades a big game as well. I don't know if the Indian trader is lurking here, but and one thing I just want to say, guys, if you are, and I'm just talking in general, don't think this is directed at anybody, but if you are trading a demo account and you are actually using that as marketing material, acting like it's a real account, that for me is creating a false pretense, a false narrative, and that just shows the level of your character. Rather just say, listen here guys, I sell signals, I trade, all of my trades are on a demo. Like I've got no skin in the game. When I send you these signals, I'm not actually emotionally or financially invested into it. I just share this information, but don't put a cloud over people's eyes by trying to act like trades are on a real account when it's demo. Like, please guys, if we honestly degrade the trading industry to that level, that's just bad for the entire trading industry, and especially South Africa. Like, please, let's not go there. Let's rather not create these false narratives. Let's rather keep it real. And that is why I don't have issue with anybody, but please guys, if you are a trading mentor, whatever you do, keep it real. There's people out there that have this false dream. We're creating this false narrative, and people are losing money because of it. People are grasping at straws because of it. So don't let your actions be the downfall of another person, and you capitalizing on someone else's downfall by selling bullshit to people. Chris, you sound like you're speaking out of a megaphone. I don't know what the flip is up with the mic. We maybe close this. I think the levels are a tad high. Let me just check here. Guys, let me know how the audio is now. I'm just gonna quickly set everything back to default here. How's the audio levels now? Better? Just let me know if the audio is better. It's not good that it sounds like I'm talking through a megaphone. Much better. Is it better? I think it was the filter then. Audio is solid. Okay, sweet. It's fine when you aren't speaking directly into it. It's just picking up a little too much sound. Minty, is it good now? A lot better, Chris. Does GJ have to test Asia low before making a turnaround, or can it turn? GJ, I'm literally, it already took Asia lows, so there was that spike. So Asia lows were taken. We actually bounced off the weekly S1. We actually back in the Asia range now. So we back in the Asia range. I'm gonna wait for this. This can literally pull back. We can even go and fill that wick, but looking at the accumulation distribution, I am still bullish on this. I think Kiggs increased the volume when he was talking because he said he has a squeaky voice.